Here's a multifaceted question. It says, how can you find out if a loved one left a trust? And then, which has more weight, the trust or the will? So I'll take the first. The beauty of the trust is that it is a private document. It's never recorded anywhere. And so it does make it a tad challenging if someone passes away and you don't know anything about their estate plan or who their lawyer was to know whether they actually had a trust. If you're able to receive their mail after they pass away, sometimes taking a look at bank statements or investment statements, you may see something about a trust, and that would give you some indication. But there is no national registry of trusts where you could just go find it when someone passes. And while that may seem like a deterrent to getting a trust, it's the same for things like life insurance. People come to me all the time and they say, well, Dad always bitched about having to pay the life insurance premiums, so I know he had one, but when he died, we can't find anything about it. So how do we know where he had a life insurance policy? Well, you don't. So trusts are kind of the same way. You have to give this information to your family, or make sure your family knows who your lawyer is, and your lawyer can give it to the family when the time comes. Now, which has more weight, a trust or a will? The answer is, it depends. Anything that is owned by your trust or has your trust as the beneficiary at the time of your death will be governed by the trust provisions, so the trust has more weight. Anything that is not owned or coordinated with your trust at the time of your death will be going through your probate estate, in which case your will controls your probate estate. Now, if you have a trust, then you should have a specialty type of will called a pour-over will. That document coordinates any probate assets with the trust. So if you have screwed something up and didn't properly fund your trust during life and something has to roll through probate, that last will and testament, the pour-over will grab the asset, dump it over into the trust to be administered under the trust terms. So that is super helpful. But if you had a standalone will and a standalone trust, the will governs and has more weight over probate assets. The trust has more weight and governs over trust assets. Hope that helps. Clear as mud. Have a great day.